All right, guys, welcome back to another Diversified Investments. What I've got for you today is a whole bunch of backlog books. You're talking probably 2 months, 3 months, maybe of stuff I bought. Sorry, I've been quiet. Work's been crazy. But today's also my birthday, so this is kind of like me buying birthday presents for myself. So let's get going. Like literally, I don't know if you can see the stat. You can't, but I've got probably 6 or 8 unboxings to do. And I've got eBay up here on the other screen just so I can like let you guys know what I paid for some of this. But yeah, I mean, as always, I tend to like to buy a lot of X-Men comics, Hulk comics, stuff like that. But I kind of forgot what some of these things are. So you'll get to kind of watch me be a little surprised again. I guess. All right. Number one here. This sucker up. I hate tape like this because tape like this can damage books. Well, this person at least nicely put it on the little thing to make this really easy to open. Nice little bag. What did I buy? Oh, okay. Yeah. Punisher 218. This is a book I've got quite a few of, not as many as Absolute Carnage 1, which I think there's one of those in here too. But this is a special variant. I think I paid, let's see, $75 for this or so. All in $72. Really super rare variant. This one's really hard to get in high grade. Yeah, I would probably actually grade this book, but cool. Super excited. Yeah, this is a book that I own a lot of these, but I don't own any in this variant. Cool. Nice way to start. All right, let's get into the second one here. And when did I buy that? Just to kind of give you guys I bought that on January 12th. It's March now, early March. I won't give you my exact birthday, but it's early March, and so that thing's been sitting in my office, and I haven't even opened it for nearly 2 months now. All right, next we've got another one of these. These little packer mailers are really great. I usually save them so I can reuse them if at some point I'm going to want to sell some books. So, here you go, guys. Speaking of the devil, this next one here, I get that glare off there. I bought a raw one. I don't own any raw ones. I think this is actually like the first raw one of this book that I own. What did I pay for this? Actually, it looks like there's another one of these in here that we'll be hitting in a little bit. But yeah. Gosh, when did I buy it? So this is over 60 days ago because it's not actually showing up in my buy list in the last 60 days. Come on, maybe I bought it end of last year. Jeez. It's been a while. It has been a while. I want to know how much I paid for this sucker. Raw. $27. I bought it December 6th. Paid $27. You get these graded, as y'all know, I've been scooping them all up. This is pretty clean. I don't see any issues with the corners, but super rare, interesting book. I've said this before, but this is when Carnage was first introduced, this was one of the potential cover arts that they were going to use for it. So it's a hidden gem variant, Absolute Carnage 1 that I think is just really interesting and should have some spec and should have some value at some point because I think it's like a 1 in 50 or a 1 in 100 variant. So super rare. I own like 8 of them now. It's the one book that I've just like, I'm going to corner the market and just like own them all because really interesting, really cool. So this next one, mystery mail call, which is funny because I haven't opened these in the last 3 months. So y'all are going to get to see a couple of these today. Like I said, I had a chance to enjoy these. So taking my birthday off today, got a little bit more time. The kids are at school and the wife's at work. So I can kind of actually enjoy opening some things today. So this is the January one. So we've got Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There's a guidebook. unicorn, and some crazy key. So here's what we could find in here. Let's see what we did find in here. Captain Canuck, #2. Canadian superhero. I wonder if he was a trucker. Bad joke, too soon. Too soon. Fantastic War 539 Civil War. No idea if this is worth anything, but I can tell you usually when you get books from this service, they're usually almost always super minty fresh. Oh, okay. So here is the exclusive for this one. And I think, yeah, this is the Virgin variant. So nice. For Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it's cool. #1. I don't really have any attachment to these. But yeah, Virgin variant. Get a little bit of a premium. What is this? Okay. Actually, I like this. So anybody that knows this is Hulk annual, I guess Giant Size Hulk or Hulk Annual 1. Was Hulk kind of holding up? Yeah, I guess it actually goes that way, right? Where it's the Inhumans, where you're fighting the Inhumans. Classic cover. It's been a book on my wish list, getting that Hulk. It's had a whole bunch of cover swipes on it, but yeah, it looks like this is one for This Is the Way. Cool. Love the Mandalorian. Although we could talk a little bit about Boba Fett now that it's out. Let's be honest, like Boba Fett kind of got stolen over by the Mandalorian Grogu by the end of that show, but that's okay because let's be honest, like it was kind of handing off the torch. But a good storytelling. I think episode 2 or 3, the one with the train heist, really, really good classic episode. If you're a big Lawrence of Arabia fan, go watch that. So, all right, here's the Smart Guide to Collecting. I guess is this Reggie Collects? This looks like Reggie Collects. Yeah, Reggie Collects presents. So if any of y'all watch him on YouTube, put together a little exclusive here. Some original art, fun stuff to go up on the wall. And the unicorn, these interesting little books for the kids. My kids love Dr. Seuss, so at some point I'll give them these and they can read some comic books and get them into the, just enjoying it. My daughter, randomly enough, is a huge Wolverine fan, so loves Wolverine, even though like the movies aren't really appropriate for a 5-year-old. She loves them. All right, what do we got next here? We'll do another one of these mystery mail calls. Let's see what month this one is. And then we'll go back to some of these big boxes. I know there is at least one big book in here that I'm excited to share with you guys. Oh, wow. A bunch of cards dumped out of this. Let's see here. What is this? All right, we got a Comic Tom. I don't know, some random card. Doesn't mean much to me. Lumen Void. I don't know, more random stuff. I think this is another one of these digital comics. Yeah, digital comic and collectible card from Comic Tag and the Lumen Void. Looks like you get a scan. There's a QR code in the back to scan. And then this must be Christmas. So this is the, this is the December one with the little Grogu for Christmas. So yeah, this goes back to December. Oh, nice. Y'all know I love some Hulk. I have to look up which one this is. Hulk variant, variant edition 1. I will never be unhappy about getting a Hulk book. All right, so here's the exclusive in this. Did not get the Virgin variant, that's fine. You can't win them all, right? But this art style is really neat, really interesting to watch the way that he draws these Johnny Desargans. I probably butchered that pronunciation. Hawkeye. Some Hawkeye art. Oh, this one. Scoot Comics presents from Doyle Plisco Lint, the Ninja Scouts #1. That's cool. If y'all recognize this cover, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. It's kind of a swipe of it. God, loving some Mandalorian and Boba Fett here. More art, more Star Wars art in here. Look at this one. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. You better watch out. Looks like a Christmas edition. I guess this came out in March. Okay, usually these things printed, so I guess this was released in December. And then the new 52 Suicide Squad. Don't know anything about these. Never been much of a DC fan, but I'll look it up later. Cool. All right. I think this is the big bad boy. We'll save that for a minute. Come and open another box. What is next? Happy birthday to me. Figure out where I'm going to put these things. This one, that one special one's definitely going up on the wall. I'll probably swap out one of these other books here. All right. What do we have? Fragile. Thank you for the purchase. Hope you enjoy your book. Covington Comics on Instagram. Give them some love. Covington Comics. Bought a book from you, buddy. Let's find out what it is. Get into this cardboard. All right, we're getting into the cardboard. Now we're going to get into the bag. Okay, so this is definitely a slab. Pull tab on it. Let's get it. What is this? What did I buy? What did I buy? It's kind of like Christmas. Literally, it's kind of like Christmas when you buy stuff, forget about it, and then get to open it sometimes months later. I think it's a CGC 9.8. Looks definitely like an older slab. Oh yeah, this is definitely an old slab. Okay. I finally got a copy of Amazing Spider-Man. This is 539 back in black. You remember this is when the black suit came back. You can see 9.8, white pages. The old slab, old CGC slab. So I don't really care. You know, it's still a slab. Still graded. Cool. Nice. But it's really hard to kind of see in the dark, but get this. Amazing Spider-Man 539 back in black. This, I got a deal on this. This is one I've been shopping around for a while. Any of y'all that go after have been chasing that. I think this was a rec I got from Team 9.8. If you follow that channel on YouTube. I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan. I like Spider-Man, but I've always been more of, like I said, Hulk and X-Men. But it's a cool classic book. So all in 9.8, shipping, everything, $95. So yeah, not really that expensive of a book. You can get it at a good deal when you shop around and find it in a good auction. All right, let's do one more big boy here, and then we'll do one more of these unboxings, and then we'll get into the big one. I've still got 4 or 5 boxes, guys. So, and I still have one more, Comic Tom monthly open. So we're halfway done. Oh, we got bubbles in here. Bubbles. Throw it in the trash can. There are 2 books in here. I don't know what I bought 2 of. Oh, you know what I bet this is? Yeah, okay. I think I bought a whole lot of raw Hulk books in the sub 200 range, right? I'm still working on my Hulk run, so when I can get a lot of them, even if some of them are duplicates, you never can tell. Some of them might be upgrades from existing ones. I like to pick it up because Hey, I love Hulk, and usually flip these things if you want to with enough time. Cool. Yes. So Hulk 173, Hulk 170. These are a bunch of 20 centers. Hulk 167. I'd say they're all mid-grade. Yeah, they look pretty good, but you know, definitely some spine ticks. Some of them are in better shape than others. But yeah, it's old Hulk books are just expensive. Hulk was one of those characters that never really got out of favor once he got going. So this is 158. I don't know, just quick look. I would say maybe this is a 5, 5.5, 6. There's a wrinkle in the cover, so maybe 5, 5.5. 550, 157. The Rage of the Rhino. This one looks pretty good. This one might even, well, it's definitely not white. 5.5, maybe 6, probably not. 154. I see some spine ticks on this one, so this one might be more of a 4 or 5, maybe a 5. Some color breaks on the ticks. Looks pretty decent here for a black cover, but once again, probably a 4 or 5. 151. So yeah, a lot of these mid 100 books that I don't have a ton of them. I have quite a few, but there's still dozens of gaps. 148 and 147. This one's a little bit more rough. Could definitely use a press. The bags definitely, you could tell these are old plastic bags, but there's definitely some creasing and whatnot in the stuff there. And this one I paid, I saw it on here. So this is a 147 lot. I paid 86 bucks, and I paid 82 for this other lot I'm about to open. So all in 200 bucks on Hulk books. Not a bad deal. You know, when you're talking, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $8 a piece. It's not uncommon at all to find mid-grade books like this at a Comic Con for 15, 20 bucks. So when I can buy 20 of them for sub 200, I'm kind of happy with that, especially when you're trying to fill a run. All right, let's see the rest of them here. Yeah, so these both came from the same seller. I guess he was trying to break it up. There's no real rhyme or reason how he broke it up, because some of these are lower and some of them are higher than that lot. But all right, what we got here? 133. Maybe these are all older. Definitely, this one's pretty rough. Pretty rough. That's probably, maybe you could get it to a 4 with a press. There might even be some water damage on this one. Hard to tell. Let's see here. Take some room. 139. Love these old Hulk books. Fighting the Rhino and a bunch of other people. Yeah, so 153. I think there's a 153 in the other one. So you can see even here, there's some duplication. This one's really clean. I don't really remember the other one that closely, but it might be even more clean. 157. Yeah, definitely some duplications. But like I said, you could always sell old Hulk books. Other people are trying to build out their run, and they're just classic. They're really just classic. 173. It's crazy to think that, like, you know, this is less than a year before Wolverine came out. Yeah, it's, you know, Hulk 180, 181, 175. You know, some really classics in here. 176 and 179. Battle of the Brutes. Cool. There you go. So definitely some duplicates. But I think that was the big bulk collection I bought in here. Okay, here's one that I did open. This is a childhood book, right? Like Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire. Anybody that remembers these action figures, I think this came out with one of the action figures. Kenner, Dark Horse Comics 96. So I was what, 15-ish. I remember these. I totally remember this book. But getting it in a high grade like this, paid 142, and this is the first appearance of what's his name? Prince Exor, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, super. These are kind of hard to find these, but I do like some of these old comics from Star Wars. Reminds me of my childhood. Let's see. All right, this one even a little bit less, right? Like this is not how you usually want people to ship comics, but it seems pretty solid, pretty stable. I can definitely feel some cardboard in here. I have no idea what this is though. Who ships something they shouldn't have? I hate this right here because you don't want to cut the book at all. Come on, use paper tape. Use paper tape, people. Use painter's tape. It's really easy. It's super sticky, but it's easy to come off, and this just scares me. I know that it's only on the. Actually, this is a Mylar. This is an actual real Mylar. So this person, funny, they pay up for the right kind of bags, but yet they still use crappy packing tape to ship these things. All right. I think this was an X-Men book. I think this is an early X-Men book, but we're about to find out. So I can get into it. Oh, yeah, it is. It is an old X-Men book. Cool. Uncanny X-Men 131. Anybody recognize the White Witch? What did I pay for this one? What did I get this one for? This is one that I bought a while, January 29th. I paid $33 all in. Yeah. So it looks like probably a 6, 7. Pretty good condition. There's some spine ticks, but you'll see that. Nice. Filling in that run and Hulk and an X-Men. It's just fun. I don't know. It's going to take me years to complete it. I've been working on it for years. So, buy a couple books here and there, go to cons, pick up a few. It's a long-term thing. All right. We've got a little one here. Wisconsin? What did I buy from Wisconsin? What did I buy from Wisconsin? I imagine this is raw. This does not look like it's, yeah, this is definitely raw. Look at this. The person used painter's tape there, but not sealing it to the box here. Come on, guys. Painter's tape. Blue painter's tape. That's how you deal with comics. I have been the misfortunate person to take a comic out of a bag before that was using paper, this clear tape, and damage the cover. It was a Shazam #1. Early 70s book. Shazam's not hugely valuable, but I probably, ruined that book because it took some of the cover off because of the use of this tape. Never since then. I always use paper tape ever since. Cool. All right, so this is a Wolverine book. I do own this. I own a couple of copies of this one, but I just, one of my favorite from the full series Wolverine runs. This is when Wolverine finds out that Sabretooth is his dad. Really good collectible book in this run. I do own I think I own a 9.8 slabbed one, but this one is not slabbed. When did I buy this one? This has been a while. This looks like it would have been back in the 2021 books. Let's see here. Paid for December 19th, paid $16 all in. And you could even see there on the, somebody was charging 25 for it. I got it for 16. Yeah, this is definitely, there's a tick there. It's definitely at least a 9.0. Definitely at least a 9.0. Classic book. I'd rather have a raw one in my run because I own that whole run, but the 10 that I have is slabbed, and so now I've got one that can be seen in the long box with the rest of the run, which is 170 comics. So I don't know. It felt weird to me that book I did not actually have raw. So now I do, and can't beat $16 shipped. Such a good book. All right, we are in a slab here. I promise I'm gonna open the good one next. I'll open the good one next. Oh yeah, so I've been shopping around trying to get Venom 3, first appearance of Null, for a while. And I finally just sucked it up and just went and got a second print one. How do I get that glare off? You can see. Yeah, just second print. It's a lot cheaper. It's a whole lot cheaper. I think first print, you're lucky if you can get that thing under 300. I remember when it used to be under 200. This one was much, much more affordable. And I think the third print has gotten up more expensive. This was 130 fully shipped. So I get a couple Spider-Man books that y'all can see. Not a ton, but some. All right, let's open the big boy here. So this is Collector's Comics auction from January. I bought a couple books in their auction. Love the YouTube channel. Lots of great content there. I said, you know what? It's time to get one book in here that I've been specking on or looking to buy for a while and just never seem to find it in the condition and the price point that I like. And then it was there for here. And this is, I will go ahead and tell you, this one is very much a spec, a very relevant spec to, what is, everybody knows what's the next big Marvel movie coming out is Doctor Strange. So this is very much related to Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, I can see it. But I got two books here. The other one, low grade copy of Tales to Astonish. At some point, I will go back and start grabbing all of these. It's hard to find these. I think this one, I got a really good deal on it, in the auction. So I was like, why not? I made a bet and stuck on it and picked this one up for $71. Group shipped was 30, so $71.86 if we assume half the shipping was for this book. But here is the big boy. Doctor Strange 169. If you know, this is the first Doctor Strange cover. And yeah, you can guess why this is relevant right now with the Doctor Strange movie coming out. Off-white to white pages 7.0. And I paid in the auction, got this for $650. So $665 all in. You can find lower grade ones, and I wanted something at least kind of a 6.5, 7 or better. I can't afford the super high grade ones, but yeah, like this is a classic, right? This is not going anywhere. This will continue to go up. It'll probably spike in the short term during the movie, but I'm not going to sell it now. I look at most of these kind of books as the kids are going to get these one day. So yeah. There you go. There's the big one of the show, of the unboxing. I've got one more box here and one more Comic Tom to go through. Sorry, it's a long show. Now I've still got to go clean up this giant mess. Now you see why I've waited so long to do this, because I might have to go to the dump just to get rid of all this cardboard. I did a good job wrapping up this thing. What is this guy? Really making me work to get in it. Oh, of course, of course. Another Absolute Carnage one. This is a 9.8 from CBCS. Like I said, this is the book. Whenever I see it, I pick it up. I paid $150 all in for this. You know, it's a 1 in 100 variant. So this book is rare, right? It's artificially rare. And then to get it in perfect grade, yes, I understand most new books kind of come in high grade, but you know, if this was cover price an $8 book and it's a 1 in 100 incentive, so let's just use the cover price for the basic book. It's probably $3-4, right? So right then and there, the value of this book being a 1 in 100 hidden secret variant is $400. You're already getting the high grade for it. And like I said, this was the alternative art for the cover of Amazing Spider-Man 361, which was the first appearance of Carnage. So, you know, it's got some hidden value in it there. And it's just cool. I've got a couple of these autographed. I've got, you know, I keep collecting more. I bought some raw, but anytime I can pick those up sub 200, I'm the guy that probably bought it. All right, last one. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy watching somebody open comic books. Clearly you do, or you wouldn't be here. Let's see what it is. Oh gosh, you should see the floor over here. It's a giant mess. All right. Got another digital comic. Catwoman art. Oh, and this is Thor number 20, First God of Hammers. Stray Dogs, number 1, I Know What You Did Last Summer variant. So this is the February one. So this is the most recent one. You know, looks like there's a big key is always option. So let's take a look. The Space Cadet 1. This is one of the pack-ins, I think. This is, yeah, this is one per box. What is this? I have no idea what this is. No idea what this is. I'm not going to open it now, but okay. T, there's a T on there. Some Batman limited art. Conan the Barbarian. Pretty minty. It's got a corner crease. Conan 140 here. Yeah, not a big Conan guy. Love me Arnold in the movies, but yeah. Stray Dogs, number 1. Some more Batman art, Batman, Catwoman art in here, and then, you know, the Thor number 20. All right, that concludes. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Stay safe. Love your neighbor. And yeah, we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.